The roots of our past define our future. Now, in its 45th year, the Iowa Soybean Association reflects on its proud legacy and partnership with Iowa farm families and their communities.
In 2000, the Iowa Soybean Association launched the Environmental Programs Initiative as a substantive response to the challenge of providing food, feed, and fuel while conserving our natural resources. These programs were created and delivered with providing value to the farmer and addressing the needs of downstream interests as the objectives. Now, 8 years later, the ISA environmental programs are working with more than 400 farmers in 17 watersheds, involving many diverse partnerships. A focus on science is central to the success of these programs. Roger Wolf is the Director of Environmental Programs at the Iowa Soybean Association.
The farmer makes the decisions, and we provide some assistance, technical assistance, helping them determine their priorities on the farm, identify alternatives that they could possibly adopt. We help them interpret their data and information. And really what we're trying to do is incorporate that information in a plan so they can measure progress over time. They can determine the value of that management system, how it's working profitability-wise. And then at the watershed scale, we're in the water trying to measure the impacts long-term from changing management practices across the landscape.
A $2.2 million investment made by Iowa farmers through the Soybean Checkoff has leveraged much more in federal, state, and additional support.
We've been able to utilize Soybean Checkoff dollars at Iowa Soybean Association, and that's really been very helpful in leveraging additional dollars, because I think other funders like the idea that you have some skin in the game, and that skin in the game shows that you're going to be successful, and you got a whole nother set of eyes watching that investment. And so the idea that we can leverage their dollars, and historically we've been able to do that on a 4-to-1 ratio. So it's really been a good investment for the checkoff, and I think for the other people contributing funds.
Environmental work starts at the local level, beginning with personal accountability. The data generated by local project work is not only helping individual farmers improve their operations, but it is also informing larger discussions on hypoxia and is a critical part of agriculture's growing ability to successfully interface with the EPA and other agencies.
This whole idea of expansion is really, it's a real thing, and we're gaining credibility, we're gaining science and data, we're helping farmers be more profitable, and it just feeds on itself. So it's kind of a win-win-win scenario, and that's what we're after at ISA.
The ISA environmental programs and the projects created here are giving birth to the next generation of watershed and environmental leadership in the upper Mississippi River Basin. For more information, visit www.iasoybeans.com and click on the Environmental Programs tab.